Hi, this is Tejas Mani. Today we are going to decode Bank Nifty for the option buyer. How the bank or mutual fund or FAI, DI, the algorithm began the scene where most of retailers getting failure or most of people normally used to get fail in the option trading segment, particularly to option buyer. So what is that behind that? Why 99 people are making a failure while taking a taking a trade on the option buyer instead of option seller? Mostly option seller, they have the huge in terms of investment, but as compared to option buyer, they have minimum money for only the premium amount is enough for them. But end of day, still they making a loss kind of things that most of people I'm getting the call. In fact, the YouTube or some other places, the public places where they're getting the screenshot 1 lakh profit, 2 lakh profit, something. But why the most of people, while asking personally, they said that I made a loss. So there is something behind that. The only 1% they're making a profit on every day in terms of consistency. So we know that market run only two factor: bull or bear, or fear or greedy. So kind of like a hope or prediction. So these are common thing that only thing market make a sense that either uptrend or downtrend. This only thing that we normally used to do. But behind the scene, there are mutual fund or FAA. They won't make any losses. They will make money daily in terms of daily consistency. So there is something we missing or we not known that this kind of the secret or trick, maybe it not available any YouTube or any mentoring which I sharing, which is completely a new concept, or it's a concept available where the FIRDA normally is to trade. As a generally I can say that all the indicator, just imagine it, or you can think over all the indicator, they made it for the retailer, not for the FIRDA. So how they can track the retailer people, where they're doing or what they're doing? So by simply the retailer who using the indicator, they can catch point that the FIA, the DA can able to trap it, and they hit the SL and take a reverse it on the particular zone. So this fundamental things which I am going to share, maybe advanced things, maybe something difficult to decode the algorithm where the FARDA of the operating for the Bank Nifty. Because why I am particularly insisting to the Bank Nifty future option buyer, which I backtested almost more than uh, year year on that, and backtested. The results are very amazing one, where you can also do the backtesting and yourself. So let me go to something, the setup which I am going to share. The basically setup one, advanced version, where bull bear they take over, or setup to sell against retailer, what FARDA normally is to do, and the algo trade setup where we are going to join in with the big players. The remaining handles are fundamental things which we know, everyone knows that the open trade setup or remaining patterns and all, everybody knows. This particularly first 1, 2, 3 are the, it's a very highly secret which uh, maintaining by FARDA, which I am going to open the world today. So the first setup, maybe what is the need, which I already told you. The Bank Nifty, Nifty option buyer, major enemy is a time decay while trading option traders. So if you are missing the momentum, then your premium cost will melt on that every minutes. So only thing you have to overcome for the without decaying of your premium. Only thing you have to enter in the right momentum. And again, I'm telling you always to my student, anything can happen, nothing can also happen. So risk unlimited over the position. In case if you're taking a high quantity positions, so let it keep it a risk reward, everything on the control. So what is basic setup one? So Nitya, nothing else. When It's a kind of football court where the bull passing ball to bear or bear passing bull, where you can visualize by only seeing the price of the candle price action while seeing the two candles of specifically in the at the VWAP or support or some kind of moving average. These are area where the price action which takes the bull candle complete takeover by bear candle, normally used to call infilling pattern, uh, piercing pattern, or dark cloud pattern. So this something, the name something almost same, but the concept what I'm trying to say, when green candle completely covered by red candle uh, in the body, in terms of you can ignore the wick, so only the body can cover it up. So the price can change over from bull to bear or bear to bull, depends on the candle whether green is take over by the red or red take over by green. And these are one more as most famously, I think these patterns normally you can see the pivot boss pattern also is normally is mentioned the same concept, um, where the large red candle with a minimum 15% of wick, and the next candle could be the opposite color which is forming inside the body. So these two patterns enough to can take into followed by the setup one, the momentum can get start over. And the one more pattern, it's the same pattern of what we seen that outside the reversal, as a continuous pattern, then one middle red candle, again one more green candle where completely covered. So the trend is going to follow that one. And the final setup you can use to call the rejection, and we have the what kind of color, then it will go for the opposite direction. So these are the setups where you can see the momentum finding zone for the option player. Mostly it will give 1 is to 2 as a immediate 1 is to 2 the movement also. So these are the zone concept, momentum where you can normally to occur. Known momentum zone normally it will happen VWAP or major support resistance, or maybe unknown momentum zone where during the trend or follow trend which I shown you the previous slide. This is only the concept bull versus bear takeover or bear versus bull takeover and bull bear follow. This only the concept where we are going to follow in that one. And of course there are two, how the pivot was some kind of condition will be there, same condition we are here also going to apply on that. So that's it, where we can see that in the